All right, we are live. Let's see. I can't get both banners scrolling though for some reason. Why is the next banner not scrolling?
See it?
Oh, you have to show them. They're doing
it.
Right there at the bottom.
Okay, I'll see you. I can kill it for a minute. I'll be with in a minute. We will be starting soon. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulties there. We're getting ready to start up. We got about 6 or 7 boats in line, so we're going to start weighing some fish. Weigh-in is happening right now. See a comment there. Weigh-in's happening right now. Just give us a few minutes. We'll get the first boat up here. Get our camera people in place here. Cameras are a little bit further away from the weigh-in trailer, just to make sure we can have the boats pass by. We're doing a trailer style weigh-in here at Caddo Lake. This is an interesting format where we have weights over 14 inches and weights under 14 inches and weights over 18 inches, and everything in between is a slot limit. So they've been keeping track, sending in their pictures all day, and then we got to combine the two. So a little bit of math involved. Got to write down their weights from on the water plus their weights that they weigh in here on scales. That's 5 fish limit for the pro side. That's 3 fish limit on the co-angler side, so it's a little bit slower process. Got to add it up here while they're at the stage and give you the total weight. So a little bit of a paper hybrid format here. So we are going to go ahead and start weighing some fish as soon as this first boat's ready to go ahead and pull up. So want to go ahead and sit them up and pass?
We're kind of, yeah, so we're going to very so they're going to just, I'm going to video it. And then, do you see the OBA logo on the stage? That's typically where they sit. So, I would just stand over here and shoot it. And you can also, here, watch this and give me a thumbs up. Screen, okay?
I just don't like the loop. Together, you make a loop. Into that cone. Get the fish off. Come up here, put me in.
Right with the Robin's way.
Yeah, you can.
We're
Going the wrong way. Right?
Go around. Can you go yell at your mom? Yeah. You can run in front. You're fine. Tell her to turn around.
Hey. Stop it. That's fine. I don't care what order you come through. Just make sure we're coming through the center.
I'm trying to tell myself.
Right.
Do you need me, Mom? Well,
Okay, so you see the last cone? That's where I want to stop. Have the next one stop right. Okay, so you can't just have them stop right there.
Good job. Okay, so basically,
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, sorry. Have a little bit of technical difficulties here. Our generator just quit working for some reason, so had to wire up some equipment, and then our fishing chaos quit syncing. So I'm going to do everything a little bit old school here, write everything down on paper. I can put it into fishing chaos later once I figure out what's going on, but I just don't want to get behind schedule. We are live right now. We're ready to start weighing. Whoever wants to go first. You want to go first, Lynette? All right, Lynette Doyle's going to start us off. Lynette Doyle. So this is a hybrid tournament. They were able to keep 14 to 18 inches by paper. So they were able to measure it out on the water. We get the weights out on the water, and then they're allowed to bring in their 12 to 14 inch fish and their 18 inch or over. So we'll get a little bit of a hybrid format here real quick. Lynette's going to weigh in first. Did you have any out there on the water, Lynette? You did? How much did you have out there? 2? Or where's your paper? You should have a paper, right? Okay.
Hey, my paper. My bad.
All right, so she's got 353 here, and then she's also got her paper that I got to add to it. I'll let you hold this up for a photo real quick, and then let me add your paper to it. Hold it. Sorry, not quite as smooth as we normally do here for the weigh-in, but we will get through it. All right, so she had a 60 or 17 3/4 and a 16 1/8 as well. All right, you get a photo there? Okay, she got a photo. All right, we're good. But put it back in the bag, put it back on your live well. I'm going to let you keep a copy or keep your copy here, Lynette. And you weighed in 353. All right, thank you. All right, so that was Miss Lynette Doyle. I got to figure out her weight for the 17 3/4 and 16 1/8 that wasn't on there. I'll do that after we weigh in Miss Jan Hudson here. Miss Jan Hudson's next. Jan Hudson's on the boater side.
Why do you have that little?
That's a good sack to start us off with. How many you got in the bag?
Oh, okay.
You got 4 in the bag plus 1 on here. All right, let's put that right there and there. I've got it back underneath the awning just in case we start pouring at some point. Nice sack there. 1761 on 4, 1761 on 4. And then you also have an 18 incher that you couldn't bring in, right at 18 inches. All right, so plus an 18 incher. And they didn't write the weight on there. Can you mind looking at that board and tell me what 18 inch weighs so we get her total real quick? 1761. Let's go ahead and hold up a few for a photo.
If that's not going to touch you, you can wait. But she already hit full.
There should be the board. Do you have your board? Okay, it's okay. We can add that later. Roughly 3 pounds.
Oh, nice fish.
Courtney, you can come this way a little bit. Like,
Got it.
Hold on,
Right
Rick.
there for the net first.
Wow.
Got it? Okay. And then our photos over here. Awesome.
That was some nice.
Weighing 1 for big here. 449. You want to check the other one? 449 on that one.
I don't know.
All right, sit down. All right. We're going to give you your total here. We got some towels right there if you need some. So you had a 449 big. You had a 1761 on your 4 fish plus an 18. And I'll get you that total online here since you guys didn't have the total written next to it. All right, so you're going to have a little over 20 pounds there. Good job today. That's going to put you in good shape, okay? All right. Give Miss Jan Hudson a round of applause there. Sorry, this is a little bit unique format when we're doing the measuring between 14 and 18, so it's going to take a little bit longer time getting everybody through. Anglers, if you have your sheet, please make sure you have your weight of what that equals as you come through, please. It'll help speed it up. So once they pull forward, you're getting the bags back from them too, right? Are they dumping them in and you getting the bags? Yeah, because we're going to have more people needing to weigh in with them. Or just bring them back up once you dump them. Just get them back to Craig and Amanda in line there if you can. That'd be awesome. All right, next up.
Look at that first couple there. You got 3 on the app? Oh, you do, okay.
All right. You said Brianna Wise, right? Brianna Wise coming to the scales next. All right, Miss Brianna Wise weighing in here. She's got 214 on that fish. Plus she had 4 out there, right? And 5 pounds, 14 ounces on the water. That was already verified in line there. That's going to give you 7 pounds, right at almost 8 pounds there. So good job. I'll write down what you weighed in on stage here. Let's go ahead and pull that. I'll take one.
Great.
So she actually had 5 fish, so I didn't realize there was 2 in that bag. All right, so she had 3 on the water for 514 and a 2 for 214 here, 2 little guys. Anybody want to say? Family and friends. All right. And Rose, you said nothing to weigh, nothing on the water? All right, you'll get them tomorrow, though.
I got her tomorrow.
All right, so coming through right now is Miss Jenny Walters and Carly Joe Prevett. Jenny doesn't have anything to weigh, so we're going to go ahead and weigh in Carly Joe on the co-angler side. Apologize about having to do this by paper, but for some reason our leaderboard is not syncing to Fishing Chaos today for some reason. So just taking paper record and we'll get it uploaded later. And it's not the app's fault, it's 100% my fault. You have to build out each tournament. Because this is a slot limit, I built something out wrong in there. All right, she got 1 fish in here to weigh, plus she had 1 on the water. So 110 to weigh live. And then you had what, a 2 pound, 12 ouncer? So 2.75. All right, let's go ahead and hold that up for a photo there, Miss Carly Joe. So total is 385 for your 2 fish. Yep. Hold that little guy up. She also had a 212 on the water, so her combined total for her two fish is 385. So unfortunately, the slot limit, she wasn't able to bring in the bigger fish. So I know that sounds weird if you're watching back home, but Caddo is of a land of giants, but also protects a special class. I know you have it protected in a paper bag, but all right. So she has a 2-day total of 385. That was Miss Carly Joe Trevitt. Next up, we're going to have Paula Wilson. Yeah, 1/10 for Tiny so far. Paula Wilson. Who's your co-angler today? Miss Jenny O or last? Judy. Okay. All right, so we're going to have Judy and Paula. So Paula, you want to weigh in first? Okay. Miss Paula Wilson's going to weigh in first. Awesome. Take your fish there. We'll put them on the scales. How many you got in the bag? 4 fish in the bag, so she's going to get 1 weight here. And start us off with 4 fish for 1337. And then you also have one on paper, right? So her biggest one on paper that she's going to use, I take it, would be that 3.2, that 17.75, 3.2. So plus 3 pounds, 2 ounces. All right. You got about 16.5 pounds there. Going to add that up, but hold up a few for a photo. All right. So she had 1337 live weight on 4 fish, plus 1 fish for 3 pounds, 2 ounces. Oh, yep. Did you want to thank anybody?
Yes, my husband. My daughters out taking pictures today. Sound Reagan for getting stuff all ready. Honey Hole, Carmichael's Honey in Lafayette. And all my friends, Kai, for being here watching us, and all my friends.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back out there tomorrow. You got a nice little sack right there.
In our Jesus Christ.
Heck yeah. You can't do it without Jesus. All righty. Next up, our last stops champ is Judy Skavinsky. You got just the one on the paper? Okay. So Miss Judy weighed in a 14 1/4 on paper, which 14 1/4 was worth. Let's see what that is. That is 14 1/4 is 9 ounces. So she has 9 ounces, 9 ounces. Hey, 9 ounces is 9 ounces, and your last stop champion. So what was it like winning the last tournament?
It was good winning.
Yes, it was. So I'm gonna put 9 ounces on here, and that's your day 1 total. Okay. For 9 ounces. All right, hold on to that. Good job, Miss Judy. All right, let's go ahead and get the next vehicle coming on through. We got in there Heather Herring and Linda Gester, and Heather Herring. That's good. As long as they don't block the camera. Who wants to go first, Heather or Linda? Yeah, make sure you have your cards too. Just a card? Just a card, come on up. Just bring me your card though. I just got to verify it because they had to verify it out there. This is Heather Herring. Been fishing with us since last year. Co-angler side. She doesn't have one to weigh in, but she does have a fish to record because 14 to 18 inches you cannot bring in here. That's the wonderful Caddo Lake here. Come up on up the stage, but go ahead and hand me that and I'll start talking about it. All right, looks like she had a 17-inch fish, which if my math is right, 17 is 212, so 2.75. 2.75. Anybody you'd like to thank on back home watching?
Jack for teaching me all the way up until now.
I had to text old Kojak today when you texted me. I said, she's going to be on the board. Anybody else you want to say anything to?
I want to thank you for doing that. Linda for putting me on the dish. I had a limit.
We had a limit, two got off, but how was it like with the Fishing with Angler of the Year, Linda Gessner?
It's awesome.
All right, well, we'll see what she weighs in. Let me write down your total here for you at 2.75. All right. All right, so Linda Gessner is going to weigh in next. All slots? Got all slots? Hey, that's a limit, right?
I'm good. I'm pretty proud of it because it was hard today for me. I mean, I only caught 4.5 in practice. Everything else was like 17, 18, which I was okay with. So, hey.
All right, well, I'm going to add all this up in a few minutes, but we're going to read it off just so the fans know. You had a 17 and 3. She has a lot of fish on this paperwork, by the way. We're just going to name off her 5 biggest because that's what's going to matter for her 2-day total. She had a 3-pound 2-ouncer, a 2-pound 9-ouncer, 2-pound 13, a 3-pounder, and a 2-pound 13. So I'm going to write all this down just so I can add it all up here in a few minutes.
A lot of
So you have 5, 10, 17, or hold on, 5, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, probably about 15 pounds there. That's pretty good. I'll add it all up there. Once we get off stage, get everybody weighed in. We're trying to beat the storm, so I don't want to waste too much time. But anybody want to thank?
I want to thank Robbie. I want to thank my brother who passed away. And I just want to thank Susie at the house. We've been here 3-4 times and we've stayed there and she is just great. Oil City, the whole area here, they are just wonderful. So, really
So I just asked her.
and look at this fashion statement. Hey!
Heck yeah. Awesome. Getting to wear shorts.
Hey, these Salmon Sisters, if it's raining out, your feet don't get wet, I'm not sponsored by them, but they've lasted for about 4 or 5 years now. The feet don't get wet, I'm happy about that.
That's my favorite kind of sponsor, or that's my favorite kind of advertising right there. Not sponsored by them, but her feet doesn't get wet right there. So if you are that company right there, you said Salmon Sisters, reach out to Linda Gessner. She's pimping your product and you're not even sponsoring her. That means it's a good product if Linda doesn't pimp anything. So as soon as they, I'll let them pull forward there. You guys both got pairs on? All right, so they're going to pull forward there. You might move that back on just so they don't crunch it.
Okay.
All right, we're going to try to beat the rain as fast as we can here.
I think
Not going to waste too much time interviewing you ladies. Sorry today, but we got to beat this rain that's coming in at 4:30, which could be any minute. If not, we won't have to pause if it gets too heavy. Try to hit all the way to that front cone there at the nose of the truck. Should be far enough forward there.
when I got it in the boat.
All right, we're going to have Lisa Johnson. Lisa, you want to weigh first?
Third time.
All right, Miss Lisa's coming to the scales. How many you got in your bag, Lisa? You got 4 to weigh in, plus it looks like she has a slip. So I think she probably has one in the slot. All right, on her 4, definitely going to be a brand new leader. 1965 on the 4. Plus, she also has a slot fish. Her biggest slot fish was 2 pounds, 10 ounces. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. So you're going to have 21 pounds. You're going to have 23 pounds. That's good. Good start. Let's hold up a few for a photo here. Right down here. All right, give her a round of applause. Nice fish here on Old Caddo Lake. Let's weigh one of her biggest just to make sure it doesn't beat 449.
Job.
681 on that one. 601. I'll get you one tomorrow, but that way you can add. Yeah, she has a 2 pound 10 ouncer, 4 fish for 1965, and the big bass is 681. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Thank you, sir. I want to thank Mike for everything. Thank God for all the glory in the world for being here. Without God, it's possible. Thank you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. All right, coming on up. What's your name, dear? Deanna Lavorne, right? Yeah. Okay. Didn't recognize you there with your visor on. All right, Miss Deanna on the co-angler side. 2 in the bag. Do you have one on the slip too? Okay, so let's weigh your 2 in the bag first. Make sure I got my big bass bag out there. I did. So you're gonna have two good ones too. 467 or 968. 968. Holy smokes! I don't know where that came from in my head. 968. I'm trying to do math. Right, I knew, man. 2 pounds 8 ounces on her slot fish. 2 pounds, so that's 2.5. So that means you have 11. You have 12, 18, right? And she wants to weigh one for big. Let's go ahead and do that. Put it in there, or just take the small one out of the bag. That'll work too. Setting the bar on the co-angler side with a 623 big bass. Let's go ahead and hold up those fish for a photo. Miss Deanna Lavorne. 11, what is that? 12, 18. She got a total combined sack limit of 12, 18 on the co-angler side. Nice work.
Thank you, everybody.
She said she don't want to talk. All right. We do. We're trying to get everybody through. Many as we can here. So we don't have to pause if we don't have to. Hopefully it just stays like this. This little mist is fine. We can get through way in like this. The live's still on, Abby? Yeah. Amanda and Craig, if you run out of bags, he's collecting bags up here, just so you know. Amanda and Craig, if you run out of bags there in line, we got bags up here for you. Go all the way forward there. Next up, we got Ms. Leslie Anderson. I know she had her limit early. How many you got to weigh, Leslie? She has 2 to weigh, so I know she has slots. 2 to weigh. You had 3 slots, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Going off of memory off of the pictures she sent in today. So some of the ladies were able to send in pictures. All right. First time ever using the Fishing Chaos app for this kind of stuff. And we're right. You did well at it. Unfortunately, I didn't set something up right, so it's not working as good as it's supposed to. It's on my side. And then you had 3 fish. 4, 7 even. Wow, that's a lot to equal. So she has 3 for 7. And she did have one not make it, so minus 0.25. So that means you have 13.05 total. That's a heck of a start. Let's hold up a few for a photo.
After I.
Right. All right, let's go and hold those up for a photo. Good, right over there. See. All right. Put those back in the bag. All right. Normally we'd waste some time and ask about sponsors and stuff, but we want to try to get some everybody through there. We're glad to see you back, Miss Leslie. Come on up. Hey, Leslie, your sheet, sir. It's Diana Eaglehawk. Just for your records, just in case I do something wrong tonight, you can be like, hey, here's my picture. You told me I had this. All right, Miss Diana Eaglehawk coming to the scales next. How many weighing in live right here? One. All right. Okay. Fortunately, she has one that didn't make it, so it's 306 before the quarter penalty. And then she had two are in the water, right? So for a total of 36. It's 3.60, right? All right. Or that's 3 pounds, 6 ounces. All right. All right, and then minus a 0.25. All right. There we go. Let's hold up that one for a photo or no? Yeah, it's okay. All right, let me write that down so you have that on your thing. No problem. Thank you. All right, we're starting to get a little bit extra rain here, so let's see how heavy this is. Let's try to get one more in if we can. See what this little storm is going to do. Maybe not. Yeah. Trying to beat these storms here. Doing the best we can with it. We're trying to. Don't gibber yabbering, as Leslie just said. Don't gibber yabbering. Only we let them talk a lot.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Not live?
Yeah, you're live. You're live.
Camera.
He's posing for the live stream.
All right, next up's going to be, who wants to go first? Cindy? Cindy? All right, Cindy Adler Jackson's going next. She's on the pro side. Cindy, how many are you weighing in live here? She's weighing in one live. How many slots do you have? 4, so she has a limit. Let's get the one that she's weighing in here, and it's an over, right? All right. We like overs on Caddo. 576 on the fish. 577. It locked in right after I looked away. I thought it already locked. 577. Let's go ahead and hold that up for a photo real quick, and I'll get the rest of your weights here. All right, she had 10-1 for her 4 fish. She had a 3 pound 3 ounce, 2 pound 6 ounce, 1 pound 12, 212 for 10-1. So she's got just under 16 pounds. Nice job. All right, next up we got, is that Jenny O? All right, Miss Jenny O. How many on stage are you weighing? 1? Okay. How many slots you have? 2. So she has a limited fish as well. She's weighing in 1 on stage. Looks like an under 14, right? So an under 14. So that's all right. Hey, three fish add up no matter what it is. All right, locked in at 1.6 for the 1 on stage. And then you had some slot fish for a total of 4.2. She had a 110 and a 2.8. Not 4.2, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. All right, there's that. And let me write down what you had on stage. All right, good job, good start. Nice limit. Trying to rush everybody through just because of the rain today. We'll hopefully give everybody time to talk tomorrow, especially the leaders. Come on through. Hoping to beat this storm. There's a little bit of a storm pushing through. We're right on the south side of it, so most of it should miss us, but
I missed it.
just in case we're flying.
No. Oh, no.
I do want to thank the city of Oil City, Shreveport Bossier City, Sports Commission, Midtown Gathering, Johnson Brothers Service, Ships Marine, Go-To Lures, Citizen Bank and Trust, AddleLife.com. If you're looking for an Airbnb here, wonderful Lake Caddo Lake. Come down here and chase some of these trophy fish, and I'll tell you, there's some trophies here. We had one of our anglers catch over a 10-pounder in practice. Come on down to Caddo. I'll name some more sponsors here after we get a little gap in our schedule here, but it wasn't for this local community, all this sponsorship, the added money they added to the prize pool, we wouldn't be having 60 anglers show up here at beautiful Caddo Lake. So it's been an awesome turnout here. More money you put into the prize pool as a community, the more ladies that are going to show up. All right. Miss Emily Freeman's weighing in next. How many are you laying in here, Emily? One on stage. Did you have slots too? 4 slots, so she has a limit. Let's go ahead and get your live weight there. Is it an over? It is. 3.76 on her one on stage. And then on her slots, let's hold that up. She had a total of 10 pounds, 1 ounce as well. The rulers go by ounces, so we got to do the math afterwards. So that's why I'm doing everything by paper. All right, let's go ahead and hold that photo up for a photo. So she's going to have, what is that, 10 plus 376. So you're going to have just under 14 pounds there. So awesome start. You're forward on the slots. All right, good job. All right, next up, who do we have up there? Is that Kate Perkins? Okay, Kate Perkins. Kate's now from Texas, but is originally from Alaska and does a lot of traveling back and forth. Pretty cool to have somebody that's born in Alaska, right? Born in Alaska, fishing the LBAA. That's always so cool to say. She has 1 in the bag. How many slots did you have? You had 2? Okay, so she has a limited fish. Let's go ahead and weigh the one that's live. Oh, getting you wet. 1.45 on the on-stage weight, and that's decimal on stage. And then her pounds and ounces for her on the water was 4 pounds, 1 ounce.
Good job.
Let's hold that up for a photo. Right. She said, I wish I would have been bringing that 17-incher in. Yep, she had a 16.5/8 there, almost 17 inches there. It would have been nice to bring that one in. It's a weird deal. They won't bring in the small one, but you still get the total weight. So you have
Somebody down there?
1.45 there for your on-stage.
Okay, I'll go down there.
Okay. Awesome. We'll see you tomorrow. Good job. Good first day. All right. We got another boat coming through here. Just to give some people examples back home that's watching back home, they used a Gator Grip Golden Rule Largemouth Bass GG50 board. On this board, it has not only inches all the way down to 1/8 of an inch on each thing, like a tape measure pretty much, but it also has every ounce of every fish that those sizes should weigh on average. So, for an example, an average 17-inch fish weighs 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Us being in pre-spawn right now, you probably would prefer that fish to be over 18 inches because that's the average weight of a 17-incher. And we know 17-inchers right now, some of them are still in pre-spawn. Some of them still have eggs and they might still weigh a little bit more than that. So, but it's an average weight. That's where they came up with that deal. It's the best way to make sure all the ladies are weighing in the limit, not making them have to only catch 18-inch fish. All right, looks like Secret, you gonna go first? Miss Secret York. How many live or how many on stage? 1 or 2? 1? And then did you have 2 on the slot? 1 in the slot, 2 in the bag. There we go. All right, let's figure out what your bag was. He's pulling them up. He's been putting them right there the whole time. Okay, sorry. Sorry. 4.87. 4.87 on the, oops, that's for your 2. And then your slot. What do you have for your slot? Let's go ahead and hold those up real quick. You had a 3 pound, 4 ounce in the slot, just under. Nice. So 3.25 for 3 pounds, 4 ounces. So that is just over 8 pounds there. Nice job. Alrighty. So I wrote the weight on there. Later, all right? That was Miss Secret York, one of your co-founders. Come on up, Miss Robbie Hartline. Robbie Hartline, the legend.
Ding, ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, ding, ding.
What's that? The big bass bail right here. Heard we got a big bass bail. Ding, 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 ding. Giant bass. No Dave Mercer or Don Day, but happy to be. All right, Miss Robbie Hartline. She's the legend. And apparently she has a big one. How many you weighing, Robbie? 2 in the bag. Did you have any slots, right? 3? Okay, so she's weighing the limit.
I think they're 100.
She got 2 on stage. Or she's got a big bass. We'll get the total weight of these 2, and then we'll figure out why it's so lopsided. There is tiny bass. Yeah, there's always tiny bass over here. All right, so she's got 831 for 2 fish. And she wants to know how big the big one is, and we'll know how small the small one is.
You like to see?
677 on that
Robbie.
bass. That's a
Whoop,
nice one. Let me get her 3 fish weight. It's 7 pounds 5 ounces on her other 3 fish. Nice fish there. I heard you have a 10 in practice. Is that true?
Robbie.
On stage, 831. Right, that's the big bass right there. Thank you. All right, that's Miss Robbie Hartline. So she weighed in 831 on her 2 fish on stage. And then she had 3 slot limit fish for 7 pounds 5 ounces with a big bass of 677. We're a third of the way through the ladies. We had 60 English fishing as we've weighed 19 in. All right, who's weighing in first? What's your name, dear? Brandy Sander, right? Okay. How many you got there, Brandy? 2. Let's go put those 2 in the basket, and then I'll get your paperweight in just a second. All right, so for your 2 in the basket, you have 292, 2.92 for the on-stage weight. And then you have a basket. You can hold those up for a picture if you want. You get 6 pounds 5 ounces on the water. So 6.5 plus 292. All right. She said, I want to be holding some bigger ones. Everybody wants to hold bigger fish. But a picture is a picture. All right. No problem. You can go ahead and come on up.
No.
That's Cheryl, right, Cheryl O'Hare? I thought that was you. All right, Miss Cheryl, how many are you weighing on stage? 2, or how many is that? 1? 2? 2 on stage. Hey, Brandy, here's your paper too. I forgot to give that to you. You want to put those right in the basket? We'll get your weight. All right, she has 2 fish of 473. Did you have any slots? No slots. All right, so 2 for 473. Awesome. There you go. Good job. Thanks. You want to hold up for a picture real quick? You gonna hold up the bigger one? Nope. Got him? Right over there, the camera, right there.
So I got it.
Good job.
Nice.
No problem. All right, we don't let all the ladies talk a lot, but we're trying to fly through it here as much as we can so we don't get hit by any rain. I think we're going to be out of the rain. I'll check the forecast real quick while we're
Pretty bad.
waiting for the next boat to pull up. Check the old radar.
So is it
According to the radar, we're right under the worst part of it. It doesn't even rain. So knock on wood, this is the worst. Seems to be all just clouds, but on the radar, it looks like it could be dumping on us. Got a little bit of pink and purple in it, but if you just look up here, it's just gray. While we're waiting for our next boat and anglers to get out, we got to thank some more sponsors. Johnson Brothers Service, The Tea Lady, Ships Marine, Merle Norman, Dempsey Oil Company, CaddoLife.com, Caddo Life LLC, Bitcon Gathering, PKP Legacy Holdings, Parker Brothers Electrical, Gorsalowski Funeral Home, Jimmy Granger Outdoors, Walmart, Go-To Lures, Citizen Bank, RDI Life Safety, Bass Pro Shops, Haggard Insurance, General Wholesale, Buddy DeVoe Ford, Super S Triangle, the service station, liquor store, and everything here in town, Burton Oil and Gas Recording Service, and the state representative, Danny McCormick. And also a big shout out to all of our existing trailer sponsors of Toyota, the Toyota bonus bucks, highest placing finishers on the pro and coast side. Earn a nice little check. I think it's $1,000 on the pro side, $500 on the coast side, and then there's a second place as well. All right, who's weighing in first? Linda Hollifield. How you doing, Linda? Good. I usually have a screen with everybody's name, but it's not cooperating very good today. So I gotta guess. 883. How many is that in that bag? 3 fish on the co-angler side. Nice job. So we don't have to worry about that. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. Yeah, you can weigh big bass just to make sure. So she had 3 fish on stage. Let's go ahead and weigh one for big here. Gonna put a bag on top of it because we zeroed out with the bag. Not gonna overtake the big bass league, but still a good fish. 453 on the big one.
Yeah, I'm coming up right now.
Yep, we can go ahead and hold up a few for a photo if you want. All right, yeah, let's get a photo. First time on the LBA as a co, right? Ever in her life. First tournament ever? Oh my goodness, give her a round of applause. First tournament ever. She's coming in here with 883 limit on the co-angler side. All right. All right, since we have nobody waiting, you get to talk for a second. I'm going to pick her brain just for a second since we have nobody watching. What was it like fishing your very first tournament and you get to draw Heather Broom, which she's a legend too. She's not old enough to be a legend, but she's still a legend. What was it like?
Well, I was nervous at first when I started doing all this, but I just prayed. I prayed and prayed. And God answered my prayers by giving me her. She's perfect.
Heather Broom is a class act out there on the trail. Let me tell you,
I had a great day.
she's one of the few people that keep me motivated to do this.
I believe it. She motivated me today.
Since-
I use some new baits. I mean, she was all about teaching me, and I was all about learning.
She knows I like coffee, driving a boat fast, and big fish, and I get to see those pictures from time to time when they're out there practicing. So 883, 3 fish total, 453 big bass. I wrote that on your card just so you have it for your record. I've got to add everything up. It's not all populating in the app, so just want you guys to have the same record I have. Just in case I make a typo. All right, so Miss Heather Broom is coming to the scales. Miss Heather Broom. She's on the pro side. Turning up in this brand new Toyota TRD Pro here. She's already got the bonus bucks, I think, once this year. Helps pay that truck payment. She said, this is sad. How many is in there? She got 2 for $279, so 2 under slots. And then you have two slots for 4 pounds, 8 ounces. All right. So a little over 7 pounds there. Let's go ahead and hold. You want to hold up for a photo or no? She's like, no, not really. What was it like having a rookie co-angler with you today?
Hey, we had a ball. This morning she got in the boat with me and she told me how nervous and so she was. And she just tickled the fish with me. And I said, listen, this is the first time I have ever seen Caddo Lake. Beautiful, beautiful fishery. Just a lot to learn in a short time. We've had some wind and stuff this week. And so I kind of come into this just trying to focus on a couple of areas. And I'm kind of with the classic and stuff getting ready to roll around. I know points wise, I'm going to the classic based on what I fished, but I kind of went out there and I'm like, yeah, let's just see what we can do. So it didn't pan out for me today.
That's all right. But you recruited a new co-angler for us. I got a feeling she's hooked.
I hope so. We had a great time. I was so excited when she caught that big fish. I'd like to have had one like it, but she says she's nervous, but she was calm out there. She worked hard. She never stopped, and yeah, you can't ask for anybody better than that. She's got a future ahead of her.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Or see you ladies tomorrow. Got a habit of saying guys. One of these days I'll fix that. Come on through for the next weight here. I don't have my computer, so Sarah Roberts. All right. Posted a video, or went through enough videos today of Abby's footage this morning. Pretty sure I got most people's faces memorized. Well, Sarah's new on tour, so just double checking. All right, Sarah, how many are you bringing to the scales?
It just got it.
All right, we'll get that one back in. Is it just the one that you're weighing plus a slot? How many slots?
That's good.
2. All right, so we're going to weigh one on stage here that's not inside the slot limit. And then she'll also have a piece of paper, as we've done with almost everybody else. I'll take your paper, put that right in the basket. We'll get your weight there. So her on-stage weight for her one fish, that must have been an under 14 inches. If not, that's an awfully sick 18. That's good. Hold that up for a photo real quick. No, she said no. Okay, and she had 2 fish. That's 3.93, right? Okay, 3.93. So 3.93. That's all right. It happens. So she has 2 going. Come on up. So just trying to beat the rain. So normally let everybody talk. You don't have everything? Oh, that's all right. Come on up though. What was it like fishing your very first LBAA tournament?
It was overwhelming.
Overwhelming. Are we gonna see you back? She said that. There's that. All right, thank you, Michelle. All right, she said it was overwhelming. It is very overwhelming to jump out of your comfort zone and come fish
Not sure. No.
on a lake that looks like it's got a bunch of trees out there that you could hit at any point too. Is also probably nerve-wracking. Beautiful cypress trees though. Pull on forward. Next up, we're going to have Denise Sestata. Who's with her? Is that Allie Blake?
Yes.
Living St. Louis, sportsgrants.com. Jackson Hill Park Marina, IBAF 360, Real Girls Fish, East Texas Lady Anglers, whatever else is on the side of that boat. Denise Sestata. You're down near Louisiana or Texas. We're in Louisiana now, but East Texas Lady Anglers is another great organization to fish. They are also an affiliate of ours, so you can qualify for our classic at the end of the year through East Texas Lady Anglers. Their highest placing pro and co each year get to come fish with us as part of our federation. So we appreciate Denise for putting that on. She's got one in there right there for her on stage weight. One for on stage for 359. And did you have any slots? She got 4 of them for 11.12. 4 for 11.12. So that's 11 pounds, 12 ounces, which means 0.75. So you got 15. You got a little over 16 pounds there. I'll add it up later. Let's go and hold up this fish for a weight. I mean, for a picture. Can't talk. Right out there. Awesome. So, but the weight that you checked there. Thanks, Denise. Yep. All righty. Allie, you coming up here? You got anything on your paper? Oh, you guys had to share a piece of paper. Oh, Denise. I didn't even look at the front of it. I just thought you caught that many fish that you had to turn it over. That's awesome. All right, so Miss Allie Blake, she has 3 slot limit fish, right? For 6 pounds, 8 ounces, so 6.5. Let's write that down.
Oh, I got you too. I got you.
All right, so what's it like fishing Caddo?
It's an experience. It is really shallow, not what I'm used to at all, but I really like it. I really do. It's a lot of fun.
You mainly fish Grand, right?
Mainly Grand, mainly, the Ozark Lakes period. So
All my friends on Grand for the longest time before Live Scope used to say if you're fishing deep water, you were fishing deeper than like 8 to 12. What would you tell them shallow water is here? Yeah, it's awfully shallow. All right, so you got 6 pounds, 8 ounces, which is 6.5 for your first day total here. Go get them tomorrow, Miss Allie. All right. Go ahead and get our next boat pulling through here. Again, huge thanks to Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission and Oil City, Louisiana for having us here at Lake Caddo. The amazing people at Trees Baptist Church last night cooked for the entire organization. All the ladies were able to come, bring all their guests. So if you're looking for a church here near Caddo Lake, you can check out Trees Baptist Church because they took care of those ladies. Great little community there. Had a focus meeting afterwards, did a little prayer. Amazing evening. All right, who's going first? All right, you're new on tour. I don't recognize you. What's your first name? Kelsey Harris. All right. I'm like, I know the face because I posted or helped edit or not edit the videos, but add some tags to the videos today. I was like, I can't remember. All right, Kelsey with a K. I do remember that part. Let's go ahead and weigh those. How many you weighing? Right here. Yep. She said there literally got 2 in there. Kelsey Harris, 251 on the 2 on stage. And then she had 1 out there on the water, a 15 1/4, which is 1 pound, 15 ounces. 1 pound, 15 ounces. So a little over 4 pounds there. Nice job. Let's hold it up for a photo real quick. Sorry. Usually a little bit more efficient, but we're doing things paper since we have this hybrid format. All right. Okay. So you have
I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. It's like under your lap. Just about.
all right. So she had 1 pound, 15 ounces, and she had a 2.5 pounder, 2.51. We'll add that together and post it on her total weight tonight. For some reason, my computer does not like converting pounds to ounces, so we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Miss Pam Horn, come to the stage. Pam, how many you got there? One on the bag. So an under for 1.29 on stage for 1. And then you had some slots, right? No. How come you texted me one? What did you miss? Did you have them hooked up?
I had 2 big ones, but multi-species day today. The only thing I didn't catch was a catfish.
It happens. Anybody want to thank while you're up here?
Yeah, Kelsey. We've been to places where I don't even think they have a dialect of English back there. So the good Lord, my mama sitting out there in the car, and just all my sponsors for being here. So
Awesome sponsor video last night that Miss Pam put out, by the way. Just know that there's big 10-pounders swimming around out there. Here you go. So you are not out of it by any means. That was Miss Pam Horn. Miss Pam Horn. She put out an awesome sponsor video last night. going through a little bit more detail on our sponsors, not just showing off a jersey or a truck wrap or a boat wrap. I actually broke down each sponsor, what they do, what they've done for her, what she's done for them. That's a classy move. So if you have sponsors out there, I'd highly recommend going and watching her video. Let us know. I thought that was very classy of Miss Pam Horn to do. Got another FastBoatWire.com on the sponsor on that Ranger right there. Who do we got there angler wise? I can't see inside that 4Runner.
Oh, you have to. We switched. Yeah, we switched. You and I switched. Yeah, Cindy. Oh, I don't know if she came back up.
That Wesley Gray, right? No? Okay. Trying to go off of looks. Don't know all you ladies yet. Right? That's why I was like, I'm going to get in trouble one of these times, I guess. All right, Wesley Gray on the co-angler side, going to weigh in. Big kayak angler, right, Wesley? Got a heck of a little YouTube, Facebook, Instagram following too, so putting out some good content out there. Appreciate all these young ladies putting in content. How many you got there? One for the on-stage weight. So we're going to give an on-stage weight for one fish of 379. So a good one there. I'll put an OS here for my record. And then she also had two here for a limit for a total of 5 pounds or 4 pounds, 6 ounces, 4 pounds, 6 ounces for her two fish. I've got to convert that to a decimal, so I don't know your total because our computer's not working properly. So you had a 379 plus 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So a little 7, 8, little over 8 pounds there. So good job there. Let's go ahead and hold up some for a photo.
All right, Wesley. Nice, good. Woo! Woo. Good catch.
What do you want to think?
Great tournament today out on Caddo. Conditions were pretty tough. Like to thank my sponsors. You know, this is my first tournament as a co-angler, so thank you to my boater Tiffany for getting us on the fish today. And I hope everybody had a great day.
Are you going to be back as a co-angler?
I hope
Awesome. Come on up, Tiffany. All slots today?
so. Awesome.
Hey, that's all right. You got a limit, though. We got a limit of slots here for it's easy math for me. 12.6 ounces or 12.6 here. 12 pounds, 6 ounces. All righty, and that's for Tiffany Little. I had to do everything old-fashioned ways because the computer's not liking this slot limit hybrid format. So you had 12 pounds, 6 ounces on a 5-fish limit. She had a 3-3, a 111, 111, 3-3, and a 210. That's a pretty good day for slots, though. What do you think?
No, we had a great day out there. This morning they were biting really well, and then this afternoon they shut off a little bit. But excited for tomorrow and see if we can get a bigger limit tomorrow. So bring some in for me.
Awesome. What do you think what do you think of your first LBA experience so far besides this paper hybrid format?
It's been fun. This is my first time fishing Caddo, so I'm really, really excited about this lake. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and thank y'all for having us.
How do we find your social media channels?
You can find me on all different social media at TX Bass Babe.
Texas Bass Babe, TX Bass Babe, 12 pounds, 6 ounces for Miss Tiffany Leal. Give her a follow online. First experience here with the LBAA. Nice 5-fish haul on the water limit for 12 pounds, 6 ounces. While we're waiting for some more boats to pull up, one last thank you for Shreveport Bossier City Sports Commission, Oil City, Louisiana, Mid-Con Gathering, Ships Marine, Caddo Life, Citizens Bank and Trust, Johnson's Brothers Service Incorporated, the Tea Lady, Merle Norman, Dempsey Oil Company, PKP Legacy, Parker Brothers, Gore Solowski Funeral Home, Jimmy Granger Outdoors, Walmart, Go To Lures, Citizens Bank, RD Life Safety Equipment, Bass Pro Shop, Haggard Insurance, General Wholesale, Buddy DeVoe Ford, Super S Triangle, all the service stations here and liquor stores and stuff, Burton Oil Gas Recording Service, State Representative Danny McCormick. Huge shout out to all those, and plus Trees Baptist Church for feeding all these wonderful anglers last week and their families that were with them. Families that were friends. Also, a huge shout out to owner of Caddo Life for offering boat service on the water, rescue if somebody needs a dead battery, jump start, fuel. You had 3? I'm not gonna lie, it was nice not getting those calls, and you must have got them directly. That's awesome that you got 3 calls. I appreciate you doing that. So huge shout out. Please share caddolife.com or Caddo Life LLC's Airbnb online. If you're seeing this, they're out there rescuing our anglers and jump starting them and stuff. Come on forward. You're going to roll all the way up to that very front cone where he's at. Next up is going to be Brooke Johnson fishing on the co-angler side here. How many you're bringing to the scales, Brooke? I'm going to bring 2 to weigh on scale.
I would say that big.
You also have a slot too, Brooke. Yeah, okay. So she has 2 to weigh live. Are they both overs? All right, they're overs, so she's going to have a good bag here. Get her start to her bag here. She got 2 overs for a total of 7.55. Yeah, we sure. And then I need your slip to get your other one there. I know they wrote it down out there, but I just want everybody to be able to hear it on camera. Yeah, you can pose for them. All right, she had a couple on the slot here, so she's going to weigh her biggest one, which was 2 pounds 7 ounces. 2 pounds 7 ounces.
Okay.
There you go. Nice job. Give her a round of applause. She's got a little over 10 pounds there.
That's true.
Okay.
No, it was my bag.
Good job, Brooke. All right, we'll pass those off real quick. What was it like to getting the jump out there on Caddo again?
Oh my goodness, it was so fun. I fished just like a couple of times, and I fished with Noella before, and it was just a really good day to be back out on the water and fishing with Noella. It was great.
I saw when I was typing in boat draw that you drew Noella, and I figured you might not be too sad about that.
No. I've known Noella for several years, and it's always a good time.
That's the advantage.
Awesome. Well, let me write down your weight that you weighed in up here. You weighed in 755 on scale.
Oh,
On stage, and then you also had a 2 pound 7 ounce.
there it
So
is.
I got to do that math.
I can't get them both at the same time.
That's okay. Will be your total. I'll add it
I
up
would never
later.
get a big.
Miss Noella is coming to the scales.
Go, Brooke.
How many's in that bag for Miss Noella?
All right.
She got a good one in there, don't she? She's weighing in 1 on paper. 4 good ones. Let's put them right there on the scales. Noella's got 4 to weigh in on stage. She's got a good bag of 17.90, 17.90 on 4 fish on stage. And then she also has 1 to weigh in off the water there. That was a 17 5/8 inch fish for 3 pounds 1 ounce. Pull them out for a photo. Pull up the team and show off. And if you got one in there that you think could go 687, I think is big bass right now. Okay. You can weigh it anyways for tiebreakers and stuff.
She's.
You got it? Oh yeah. Let's hold those up for a photo, and we'll get your tiebreaker total. Right there, looking at those ladies and Caddo Life guests. Jason there.
She did all right.
Let's put that big fish in that basket real quick. Let me get a weight on that. That's a good fish right there. 663 on the big bass. 663. All right. Give me your paper, Noella, right here. So you weighed in a 663 big. I think she has 663 big, a 17.
said.
All right. Thank you, Noella. Thanks for leading the focus meeting last night, too. Noella. They're hollering at you out there. She's got a little over 21 pounds. She has 17.9 plus 3 pounds, 1 ounce. Got like 21.03, something like that. I got to do the math. For some reason, our thing doesn't want to calculate, so I'm having to do it all by paper. So I will add it. She's either at first or second right now. So, going forward. I'll get that computer glitch fixed for tomorrow, so it won't be paper copy tomorrow. It'll be a lot smoother. I don't know why it wasn't calculating on me. But we already had 5 votes in line by the time I figured it wasn't working right, so we just went paper. All right, Julia Darbone weighing in next. Miss Julia Darbone. And then after that, we're going to have Mandy Burt.
You do see each other.
On the co-angler side.
Yes. If I can tell her.
It'll be about 2/3 of the way done with weighing here. Looks like the line is almost at the end of the lower end of the campground there.
We all have something happened.
Julie, you got 1 in the bag? How many slots do you have? 3 for the slots limit. 3 on paper. Go and put that right there. We'll get your total weight. My big bass bag's on you. All right, Julia Darbone weighing in a good one at 449 on stage. And then she had a 3 fish limit or 3 fish on her paper out there for a total of 6 pounds 9 ounces. 6 pounds 9 ounces. Here you go, Miss Julia. Let me give you your paper. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, next up is Miss Mandy Burton. Got some slot limit fish here. And she's got 1 for 1 pound 12 ounces. All right, that's Miss Mandy Burton. Oops, you're good. Appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. 1 pound 12 ounces there on her paper fish. That's local Mandy Burton right there. Big shout out to Mandy too. She raised a couple of these sponsorships for these ladies, which help add money to the prize pool. Can't do it without all the help of the local ladies here. Mandy, Noella, Penny McCurdy, and everybody else that helped pitch in around this town. This town is absolutely amazing. All the anglers that are in the crowd that have already came back up here to watch. What do you guys think about Oil City, Louisiana?
Woo! Yeah.
Pretty sweet place here to be able to fish on old Caddo Lake with all the cypress trees. Got our next angler still being checked in at the tank here. Yeah, I'll give it. Yep. Yep. You know what? Hey, Brooke Johnson. Oh, there she is. Got 56 people watching right now just on Facebook alone. Nice. You happen to see Brooke when she comes back up here? The young co-angler that's pulling away on that boat. Can you give her copy? No, don't chase her, but if you happen to see her come back up here. Big gift. All right, we got another boat coming on up. Pull all the way forward there to that last cone, if you don't mind. Who's the co-angler on the boat?
How you doing?
Rachel Parr. Rachel Parr.
That's they put you in the hospital? Okay, they said you're home. Okay.
How many slot limit fish do you have on your paper? She's got 2 on paper, 1 to weigh on scales. On the scales, let's weigh the one on scale real quick first. She's got an under, it looks like, in there for 168. And then she also has 2 inside the slot for a total of 4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Oh, no.
169.
Did it? Oh, okay. I don't know why it looked like it was going to say 168. 169. 169 and 4 pounds, 3 ounces. There you go. Thank you for that, Abby. Hey, 0.01 might matter. Let's go ahead and get a picture right here. Right. Yeah, no problem. Let's put that back in the bag. You can carry it back to the boat, put it back on your live well there. All right. Oh, here's that for you. Here, so you have your record. All right, Miss Angela Mayo is coming up next. Fresh off her win at the old Harris chain. How many you got there? That bad, huh? How many you got in there? 2. She got 2 for her on stage weight of 279. 279 for 2. And then she also has 3 for her slots for 6 pounds, 5 ounces. All right, just a little over 9.5 pounds there. She said, no, I'm not holding those up today. She is fresh off of her LBA win on Harris chain there. Thanks for fishing with us again, Angela. Count, see how many we got left here. Looks like we're exactly 2/3 of the way down. Looks like we have 10 boats to go.
All right, sounds good.
All right, well, go rest. Love you. Right, bye-bye.
Right, next up. Skills. I've got one way in here. All the way down from, I believe, Minnesota. She's got a slot there. All right, Miss Dana. She's got 1 slot fish that she's been on fish all week, but she only got 1 to bring in today for 14 1/8, 1.8. So that's 1 pound. It's actually 1 pound 8 ounces, not 1.8. 1 pound 8 ounces off the ruler. What was it like out there fishing with one of your best friends?
It was super cool. Oh man, it's such a defeating feeling. Being out there all week, we knew we had fish. We had 3 really good spots that we hit up this morning, and they looked really promising. Everything was still there, and just nothing would fire. Nothing would go. Poor Amanda lost a giant. That was devastating, but it was cool. It's cool to come from the Northland all the way down here and fish your guys' waters. It's pretty interesting. It's very different than where we come from. So
You guys are land of what, 10,000 lakes, and I think this is land of 10,000 cypress trees.
yes, they say Minnesota has 10,000. I believe Wisconsin's up to like 11,432 lakes or something like that alone. So
Are you Wisconsin or Minnesota?
I'm Minnesota.
Okay.
Minnesota. No.
Awesome. Well, you got 1 pound, 8 ounces, and got to fish with your best friend today, Amanda Riley. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Go out there and get them. All right. We've got a lot of fish coming into the scales. Taking a little while to bump them there. And we got some dancing going on. All right, here comes another boat rounding the corner. Appreciate everybody that came out to watch these ladies weigh in today. Doing a trailer weigh in today. We decided to do trailer because originally it was supposed to be blowing possibly 30 to 40 this afternoon, all blowing into this ramp. And then about 5 to 6 a.m. this morning, my weather updated to be hardly any wind this afternoon with a chance of a storm at 4. And we pretty much dodged it all. Thank you, Lord, for that. But we wanted to make sure the ladies were safe. So we made an alternative plan just in case it was going to be blowing possibly 30 to 40 gust up here with a steady of 15 to 20 mile an hour originally projected. So we made the adjustments to do a trailer weigh-in. So we just roll with it. We're going to stay with it. Tomorrow is supposed to still be gusty. So next up, we got Christine Fisher coming to the scale. One of our Toyota pros. Christine and the Bassmaster, her ladies just put on a heck of a show at the Bassmaster Classic. I forgot how many people they had in that class, but I was able to walk through when they divided it in 2, and it was pretty cool to see. A lot of little girls in there with their moms, grandmas, aunts, a little bit of everybody. All right, Miss Christine Fisher. How many you got for the live part of it? 2 for the scale. Let's see what she's got for 2 on the scale. So 2 overs, it looks like, of 689. My computer wasn't liking it, so I had to do it manually. She had 3 out on the water for 7 pounds, 6 ounces. 7 pounds, 6 ounces. So you're going to have a little over 14 pounds there. Nice job. Right over here, Miss Christine Fisher right there. She's going to hold up one for a picture. All right. I'm going to pass this off real quick. Here you go. Oh, that's hers. Never mind. So you were able to give away a couple entry fees to get some new boaters here to Oil City, Louisiana. Have you met some of those ladies that won those prizes?
Yes, I got to meet one, and it was so cool to see how excited she was, and the trip was just awesome. I'm still kind of amazed to see 60 women on the water with the boats. I had goosebumps all morning. I had my worst day fishing on Caddo, but one of the best days just in general because of all the ladies here with their boats fishing. This is such a cool thing. So thank you for everything you do for us.
Not possible without all the content creators out there spreading the word. So we appreciate everything you've done to help promote the sport. What you ladies just did at the Bassmaster. How many ladies did you have signed up in that?
We had 67.
67 ladies went to the Bassmaster Classic, sat in on a convention with Maggie Jo, Christine, and Anastasia, and a bunch of other people pitched in to help. I saw a lot of ladies there helping with the casting because there were so many ladies. What was it like seeing more ladies at the Classic this year?
That's the best part about it. I can't tell you how many, young women and little girls wearing fishing jerseys, and that's the best thing. I love seeing moms with their kids. I mean, taking them out fishing. I've never seen so many women at the Bassmaster Classic just ate up about bass fishing. So that's always a crazy show for me because I got a lot going on, but I always leave just so rejuvenated and just all smiles about our sport and the future of it.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see where it goes from here, and we're so proud of everything you all are doing at Bassmaster. And just your normal social media channels promoting the sport. That's where it all started. All right, coming to the scales. How many is that one? All right, Jennifer Will, hi. Fasolo or Fasolo? Pasulo. I knew I'd butcher that. 3 pounds, 13 ounces at the on the water weight plus a 156 on stage. So she has her limit on the co-angler side. 3 pounds, 13 ounces on the water. Let's go ahead and hold up those fish there. Got 2 for 313. 15 and a 15 and a half.
There you go.
Give Miss Jennifer a round of applause there. All right, thanks a lot. All right, see who's up next here. All right, as soon as Christine moves forward for us, we'll go ahead and get our next anglers weighed in. We're going to have Jennifer Nolan weighing in next. Hey, Jen, how many you have? 2? 2 in the live well plus 1 on the card? Okay, perfect. Jen's going to weigh in 2, and she had 1 out on the water. She had Heather Kramer, right? Heather Kramer is a co. Heather, if you want to come first, since Heather's driving, you can go ahead and come on up first. We can weigh Heather first. You don't have nothing? Okay, card's fine. You can bring them on. Bring up your card here. Uh-oh, looks like we lost the shock on the power pole. We almost lost the power pole. Been there, done that. It's never fun with power poles. I love power poles. Love shallow water anchor systems. But man, when they're a pain, they're a pain. All right, so you had 3 fish on this card. You had a 2-2, a 112, and a 112 for a total of 5 pounds, 8 ounces. So that's 5.5 to be exact. 5.50, and you had 3 fish total, all on a card. All right, so what was it like fishing with Jen other than losing a power pole?
It was really good. She was a great boater. We had a great time together. We got up in the trees. We did really well. Unfortunately, my line snapped on a really nice monster, but all in all, we had a good time today. It was really pleasant. Didn't rain too much.
That's good. That's good. So you have 5.8. That's a good start to the 2-day tournament. So go out there and do it again tomorrow, and we'll see you back up here, okay? And we're going to do better tomorrow. You started off the LBAA channel today with a little short video, by the way. Jen sent me a video, and I posted it to LBAA, and I think I had like 1,200 views in the first 30 minutes. I was like, that's pretty cool. So you were one of the first people to take something in, so I had to share something. She did. All right, oh, barefoot Jen. I think she's from Texas or something. All right, so Jen's going to weigh 2 on stage. So we're going to get that weight. 2 on stage. So her on stage weight finally locked in at 678, so a little over 6 3/4. And then you got her card. She has another 1 pound 9 ounce, 1 pound 9 ounce here for her total of 7. You're going to have a little over 8.5 pounds there. Come right out there.
Yeah, good job, Jen. Good job, Jen.
Thank you, girl.
Or your 1 day total. And I'll post it too. I just want to make sure you know how to do your math. Just in case you're waiting on me to post it, you can post your weight before me. Since my computer's not liking me today. I also want to give a big shout out to Courtney and Abby for getting all the videos edited and all the on the water footage that's not been posted yet. All the still photos of Courtney. It is Courtney, right? All right. Make sure. Too many women's names. So Courtney and Abby here taking all the photos and videos. Abby rushed back to the hotel this morning, got a bunch of stuff edited up and a bunch of stuff posted to Facebook. If it wasn't for the help of these ladies doing stuff like that, we wouldn't be able to grow the sport because it's all about content now. Content, content, content. The more content you put out, the more you build your brand, personal brand, fishing brands, tournament organizations. It all goes hand in hand. So if we videotaped you this morning and the video turned out, we got it posted. And if we did post it, go ahead and share it to your socials because it will help each other. Need more bags? All right, they need more bags. Do we have more bags up here? Hey, can you run more bags real quick? Thank you. Looks like we're gonna have, I think, Cheryl Bowden coming up next. Yep. Cheryl Bowden. Cheryl is your 2024 LBAA Classic champion. And she has, is that Sherry Spivey? Is that her last name? Is it Sherry Spivey? They got fished away too, right? You can go first if you want, while Cheryl's getting in the boat. If you want. I'm just saying she was getting up there. You can go ahead and start going first if you want. Yeah, come on up. We got to talk to you. She's got a limit. She's got some on paper, and she's got one to weigh in live. That's, yeah. Oh, this is the wrong card. I got the wrong card, don't I? Yeah. Okay. She can't be Cheryl's on accident. All right. There we go. All right. So she had 155 on stage. So she had 2 slots for 5 pounds even. And a 155. So you have 655 total. Let's go ahead and hold up that fish for a picture.
I'll put your deck somewhere around here. They want the picture. At least I got 3 fish. Me and my roommate. Big horse.
Right.
So anyway, I'm just sitting there watching. Waiting. Oh yeah, a little bit. How was your day?
I saw you were super, super excited to draw with Cheryl Bowden. What was it like to submit fishing with Cheryl?
Oh my gosh, she's a beast. Absolutely. She will keep you on your toes and she will put you on fish. We had a great day. Absolutely awesome.
Awesome. So you want to draw her again?
Absolutely. I'm gonna have her tomorrow, right?
No, you don't get her tomorrow, unfortunately. But you can sign up for Bull Shoals still and Grand Lake, and I'm pretty sure she's probably fishing one or both. So there's a good chance that you can draw her again.
Awesome. That's a good deal.
All right, there's your card. You got 655 so far on your first 3 fish total there. Cheryl, come on up whenever you're ready. Cheryl's got 7 pounds 3 ounces on paper. 7 pounds 3 ounces on paper. She got what? 2? Is that 2 in there? She got 2 to weigh in person. She got 2 to weigh in person for 7 pounds. 7.18. 7.18. Let's hold those for a photo. This is going to have 14, just under 14 and a half, like 14.4 there. I got to do the math. All right, she's right over there. Get a pic. Oops, got it.
Oh,
Real good live well.
yeah, maybe you could do something. That's clean. That's clean.
All right, so you got 7 pounds 3 ounces for your card weight, and you had 7.18 on stage. I got to add those together. Fishing Chaos is not liking me, so we're going old school all the way, paper. But that's okay. What was it like drawing a brand new co-angler today? I know everybody loves you when they draw you.
You know, it's fine. You know, it's always a deal of getting used to someone and their personality and so forth, and they're nervous. You can't blame them. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, is anything going to change tomorrow with the wind kind of changing the night? You think that's going to change what you're doing tomorrow?
It's as long as we don't get any hail, I think my fish will be fine. It's just figuring out which ramp I'm going to take off out of. Because if it's worse tomorrow, it was not bad coming back the way I went, but tomorrow if the winds are up, I don't know that I want to go that full run again.
All right, well, go study some ramps and see where you want to go. We'll see you tomorrow, all right?
One reminder to the ladies, the Costa Fish and Conserve program is amazing. You need to get signed up for it if you haven't done so. It's free. Go register for it. And then if you're the highest finishing angler who reports first, then you get money.
Yes, you do. It's a huge deal, just kind of like the Toyota program. So those are 2 great programs for the LBA, and they've been supporting the LBA for God knows how long.
A long time. Kendall and her team, they do a great job.
Yes, they do. Well, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Miss Cheryl Bowden and Secret York starting this program. So thanks to our co-founders right there. Cheryl was your 2024 Classic champion as well. 3rd-time winner of the Classic for the ladies as well. We just spent some time down at the Classic, and Cheryl was putting on a clinic at Bass Pro Shop. I got to fish in the parking lot with Miss Cheryl. It was a cool experience. She gave us a tour and met all the people at Bass Pro Shop down there. We just missed Johnny Morris, unfortunately, but that's what happens when you're busy fishing a parking lot pond at Bass Pro Shop. It was really cool to see all the kids there. Cheryl was all in on teaching those kids how to catch those fish. Always cool to see the ladies in action when they're promoting the sport. All right, next up, we're going to have Ann Carmichael. It looks like it. Garmin, Rapala, Gateway Bank, Everett, Everett. Ann's always in the running for Angler of the Year since she started fishing full time here. So we'll see how she starts off here. Her 2nd event of the year. How many got in there? 2? 2 for the on scale weight. Do you have any on paper too, Ann? 1 on paper. So it looks like she's got 2 unders here. For 216, 2 pounds, 16 ounces, or 2.16, or 2.16. And she has an on paper total. 1 pound, 13 ounces on paper. 1 pound, 13 ounces on paper. So she has 3 fish. 2 on stage for 216, and then 1 out on the water for 1 pound, 13 ounce. Those up for a photo.
Sometimes I don't put things on, so that's why I asked.
Which one do you think is the smallest? Let's get a tiny bass weight. It's $50. $50. Let's put it right there on top of the bag. Got to count the bag too. Let's lift that up. That resets it. I think that might do it. 1.12 for tiny bass. All right. There you go. Pass those off to him. Anybody want to thank or anybody?
Yeah, I want to thank, of course, my husband for keeping everything going at home. Dog sitting.
Dog sitting, garden, all that.
Yes.
Awesome. So you have 216 on stage right here. 4 pounds there. Awesome. Good start to the day, and we'll see you back up here tomorrow. Hey, turn that into a bass tomorrow and double it. Then you'll be real good. Tomorrow's a due day. There is 10 pounders out there lurking on good old Caddo. There's bigger than 10 pounders out there lurking on good old Caddo, but catch one of those and it's anybody's game at this point. The old Dirty 30 is swimming out there. 30-pound sacks are possible. When's the last time you weighed or seen a 30-pound sack on Caddo, Jason? Last month. All right, so they are still out there. I know there was some weighed in last year, this week, or last week, this year. was going through last year's results in some high school and junior tournaments. And pretty cool to see some of the kids even breaking those records. Couldn't imagine weighing a 30-pound sack in a high school tournament. I'm still thankful they have high school fishing. Got Miss Cassie Hall.
Hey, Pam. You know I have to stand up if you do that. No, I do.
Who wants to go first?
I have to, yeah.
She said, let's get it over with. All right, Miss Janet Heinrichs. She's got one on paper for 2 pounds, 12 ounces, which is 2.75. All right, she had 2.75 on the water. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. One on the water. Let's go ahead and weigh that. How many you got in there? One? She got one for, that's all right. She said it's a whopper. She's got one fish for 1.26 on that one. So she's got a total of 4.01 for your 2-day total. Or I mean, for your 2 fish total there. What was it like fishing your first tournament out here?
It was fun.
A little nerve-wracking.
Very much so.
Cassie sing to you today?
No.
No. Man.
Cassie.
She usually sings you to sleep so she can catch all the fish. You didn't realize when you woke up that she sung you to sleep? All right. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Come on up, Miss Cassie. Yeah, you'll take them down and release them? Yep. That's just for your records. I'll have you a new one for you in the morning. I just didn't want to confuse everybody today. I'll have them all filled out for you in the morning when you get here. I got different colors for tomorrow. Come on up. It's Cassie Hall. Weigh her on stage weight here. Cassie Hall, 364 locked in, 364 on stage. And then she had 2 fish on her card for 4 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's go ahead and hold that fish up for a photo there. £9. You got over 9 pounds on your 3 fish.
That's good. That's a good bag. Woo!
Woo!
Cassie Hall.
Miss Cassie Hall.
Tearing it
up. Right there. That's Miss Cassie Hall. Can we get a what is that?
Yeah.
Good old Alabama Cassie Hall right there. All right. Guess what? I got a phone call yesterday. I can't announce the dates yet because I don't have them memorized. But I got a little email yesterday saying, send over the final contract that we're going to, what's that lake that's right down the street from you?
Lake Mitchell.
Lake Mitchell called, and that's one of our stops next year. They called yesterday. They were ready to go ahead and lock in a date. So I sent them a sample contract. They got it all approved by the city. I just got to get the final date, and we're good to go.
Y'all are gonna like that lake. It's a compact lake, but let me tell you something. They got those main coops of spots in there. That's what I'm talking about. Those big largemouth. So
All
that'll
right.
be a fun lake. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to be able to go back to Alabama. We haven't been there since last year when we went to Gunnersville, so we'll be over there in the old Roll Tide country.
Absolutely. I just want to say one thing about Jeanette. Let me tell you something. She did an awesome job. This is her first tournament ever. So y'all give her a round of applause because she was nervous. You did awesome. You did.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear. A brand new boater getting encouraged by co-angler. I love it. That was Miss Cassie Hall, class act, weighing in 364 on stage. Plus she had 4 pounds, 14 ounces out there on the water for her 2 fish. So, and you'll always hear Miss Cassie say, "Roll Tide, roll." Usually it's on idle by when she's coming by the docks. Don't even have to call her boat number. You just know she's there. All right, as soon as they pull forward, we'll be good to weigh in our next boat here. We only have 5 or 6 more boats to go after this one. All right, so counting us on the almost done. Won't have your totals for you right here live. I gotta do some math and calculate them and post them in there, and I'll have the app working correctly tomorrow. That was my fault. I programmed something wrong when it's the difference in decimals. Got some on paper there? She's got paper. Miss Susie Bowden. She's got a limit though on the co-angler side. You have to disappoint it. You know how hard it is to find 14-inch plus fish most places we go? All right, 4 pounds, 1 ounce. 4 pounds, 1 ounce. Let me write that down just so I don't forget.
Better than zero.
All right. So you got a limit of fish, 4 pounds, 1 ounce. That's going to put you in contention to catch a check. What was it like fishing today?
It was awesome. That was awesome. We had a great time. We had a really good time fishing. It was one of the best times I've had out on the water with a boat.
That's awesome. I love to hear that.
We caught fish. Wish I would have done better. Got more weight, but just didn't make it. But I'm happy with getting 3.
I was gonna say a 4 pound weight for day one, and there's 10 pounders lurking out there. You're still in plenty of contention to catch a check here.
All right, thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow. Come on up, Miss Janelle. Miss Janelle, I got to know about some steakhouse Janelle went to. Did you go to somewhere that had a steak on Friday night or Thursday night or something that's close to here? She said, this guy commented on our post today and said, I ran into one of the women's pro. Her name was Janelle, and told me I needed to come eat steak tomorrow night. Yeah, he said tomorrow night steak night. I was just wondering where the restaurant was. All right, so you got 355 on your on stage weight, and then you had a total of 4 fish over here for 814, 8 pounds, 14 ounces, not 8.14. So almost 9 pounds there, plus another 355. You're going to be over the 12 and a half pound, or just under the 12 and a half pound mark. Let me write that down. Let's hold that fish up for a weight.
All of those, except for
All right, hold that up for a photo right there. All right, so she had 8 pounds, 14 ounces on her ruler, her for her slot limit, and then she had a 3.55 on stage weight. We'll get your combined weight posted on the internet today or later today, but that's your 2 totals that we're going to add together. All right. All right. Thanks a lot. What was it like fishing today?
The grind.
A grind. It sounds like it was a blast, but right. It wasn't what she thought it would be, but it was a lot of fun. I like it. All right. Coming on up. Looks like we got Miss Angie Banks in the co-angler side.
I think what it is
One last time, kind of thanking some of our sponsors here. Shreveport Bossier City Sports Commission is the one that made this possible, first of all. Then all of a sudden you get some locals involved like Penny McCurry and Mandy Burton and all the rest of these awesome people, Noella McQuell and Jason Rawls here with Caddo Life out there rescuing some boats today. So Caddo Life, Main Stage Entertainment, VidCon Gathering, Johnson Brothers Service, Ships Marines, Go To Lures. Check out his Facebook page, by the way, Go To Lures. Oil City, Louisiana for hosting us, Citizens Bank and Trust. The Tea Lady, Mel Norman, Dempsey Oil Company there. Let's see the rest of them as they're getting out of there. PKP Legacy Holdings, Parker Brothers Electrical, Gore Solowski Funeral Home, Jimmy Granger Outdoors, Walmart, RDI Life Safety, Bass Pro Shops, Haggard Insurance, General Wholesale, Buddy DeVoe Forward, Super S Triangle, Burton Oil Gas and Reporting Service, and State Representative Danny McCormick. Who we got first? Is this Angie? All right, Miss Angie Banks weighing in one on stage for 324. So she had one on stage. That's an over for 324. And then she also had two for 3 pounds, 1 ounce. Two for 3 pounds, 1 ounce. Let's hold that up for a photo real quick, Miss Angie. All right, get a picture right there. Look right there at those cameras there. So she's a little over 6.3 there on her her two fish or 3 fish total. She had a limit on the coast side. How was it like out there fishing today?
It was great. It's great. First, I want to thank those ladies in that church that cooked for us. I know what a job that is when you haven't eaten at a church. It's a lot of work. Just I want to thank those ladies and the gentlemen that did it. And two, I want to thank the Lord. You know, I'm always going to praise Him every chance I get. And just I had a good time, and I can't wait to do some lesson tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back up here tomorrow. And like she just said, we want to thank the ladies and gentlemen at Trees Baptist Church for feeding almost 100 of us last night, counting our pros and co's and family. But here's your record: 324 on stage, plus you have 3 pounds, 1 ounce that I got to add together. So you got about 6.32 there. If my math is right in my head. Nice job, Miss Angie. Come on up, Miss Alyssa Johnson. How are you doing today? Yep, just put it right back in the line, Will. All righty, you got all paper today. So this makes it easy. I don't have anything to weigh. But she's got 9 pounds, 1 ounce. So don't act like she's out of it. 9 pounds, 1 ounce for Miss Alyssa. Some work to do. All right. So 9 pounds, 1 ounce for Miss Alyssa Johnson. Your daughter's in the field. You know what she weighed yet?
What'd you weigh?
I think she might have beat you on the back of the boat. You wouldn't let her do that tomorrow?
All the time. All the time. She does that to me back at home. We'll be on Lake Palestine, and AJ's got service. AJ's got service.
Awesome. Well, good luck to her tomorrow. And don't forget to bounce back. And anybody you want to thank?
Just my family, all back at home, taking care of everything, and my work family for letting me off. That's always a plus. But the good Lord for blessing me to be here and having the opportunity. And of course, just this wonderful community. They really pulled together and showed out for us this event.
Yes, they did. That sponsorship list goes on and on and on. Plus the ladies at Trees Baptist Church there. We got at least one more. Let me see if there's any more back there. We're getting checked. I think we got one more back there. All right. Looks like we're down to our final 2 boats. Final 2 boats to weigh in. All right, little ones in the boat. When they pull forward, you got to make sure you wave at the cameras here, okay? Once they start pulling forward, right about that second white billboard there with all those sponsors on it, you got to turn around and just wave. And pull all the way up to that last cone there. All right, wave at the cameras back on right there. Wave at them. Say, hello, everybody. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. They're clear. They're good. That might be the youngest pro and co in the boat I've seen today. Keys, are they going to come weigh in for you? You bringing your paper? Do we need to get a bag for it? All right. This lady right here is the reason why Caddo, well, one of the reasons why Caddo shows out here. It says Kathy shot. Oh, that was your co-angler. Never mind. I was like, this is not your name. All right. So she's got 12 pounds of 8 ounces for her best 5 out on the water. None over 18 to bring in. Obviously didn't want to bring in any under 14, so you didn't get to hold up any. But what was it like fishing today?
It was, you saw pictures. I was sending you pictures this weekend. And me and Mandy, we fished Tuesday and had a great day, had overs and stuff, and just could not get them in the boat.
You're not out of it, though. You live here, and it's 12 pounds, 8 ounces, which is 12.5 for everybody back home. Once it converts out to the decimal. How many 30-pound sacks have you seen in your career fishing around here or watching weigh-ins?
I can't count.
That means she's not out of it. Right?
A couple of years ago for a benefit tournament, my son weighed in 3 for 20.
Oh,
So
They're out there.
they live here. So, but I want to thank Old City, thank everybody, Quality Building, everybody that came together. The community really backs us every time, you know, the tour comes here. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody for helping us.
You know, you make us want to come here every year. Does Oil City want us back every year? Does Street? Okay, all right. Well, we need to talk then, because I mean, this is a lot of sponsorship. This is more sponsorship than we get the rest of the year, and it's growing. The tour's starting to grow again, which is nice to get it back to the old numbers. So 12 pound 8 ounces for Penny McCurdy. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, go out there and wreck them. Penny McCurdy. Big round of applause for Miss Penny. She's the one that helped raise, her and Andy Burton helped raise all the money for this tournament to add some added prize pool, which is awesome. Ladies getting to fish for a little bit more than the normal prize pool here on top of having more boats. Because what happens when you add a little bit of money to the prize pool, more people want to show up to fish for it. Kind of a cool mathematical breakdown that attracts people. Money ain't everything. We don't fish for these little green fish. We travel across the country for money. We travel across the country for the friendships and the bonds. What do we got here? Oh, we got a baby little turtle. Is it a baby snapper? No, that's just a normal water turtle. I was like, that's a little guy if it's a snapper. All right, last boat coming to the
Yeah, I have
scales.
to see it. That's cute.
I believe it's our last boat. One last double check.
We're taking off. These clothes, you get the ice on them.
Debbie, how many you have to plan? Paper? Okay. Debbie Oswald weighing in. She's got 2 live to weigh in on stage, and then she's got 1 slot fish for her limit on the co-angler side.
Oh,
Get that weigh in, and then I'll grab that paper from you.
I know.
All right, 2 good ones there. 736 on those 2. 7.36. Plus, she has a slot pennant or slot fish. Sorry, slot fish. Exactly
yes.
2 pounds. 2 pounds right there. So she's got a 2-day total of 936. There's some live ones. That's a good live well still. Yeah. But oxygen went through those fish today in that live well.
Ooh, nice fish. Out now.
2 fish for 736 there, and 2 good ones right there. Got it. There you go.
Good job.
Possible there.
I like it.
It's all by paper today, so my computer wasn't calculating very good. You can come on up. Our last minute savior. We almost had to leave a co-angler on the shore due to a last minute odor backing out. But we had a little savior come in about 5:04 last night with a rented boat.
There you go. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're booked in.
So she has two, and they were on check-in, right? So she had 2 for 618. Unfortunately, those 2 didn't make it, so it will be a half-pound penalty total. So she'll have 2 for 568 after the penalty. All right. All right, let's hold those up for a quick photo. Actually, since they're dead, let's be cool with not holding her. Let's hold up one. You're good. Hold up the big one. There you go.
Wow.
Please zoom out a little bit.
That's right.
All right.
I want to thank somebody.
All right. Who would you like to thank?
First, I'd like to thank my husband. I love him very much. But I want to thank Mark and Abby. But I really want to thank you, Jason Rawls, coming in. I mean, I really can't tell you how much it means to have someone like you in a pinch when we break down. You know, I really appreciate your help, and everybody else. Mark too, he helped too, and my husband. But thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, what was it like fishing your first LBAA experience?
Oh, it was exciting. It was very different. You know, I love kayaking, but it was different. It was different. I liked it. My co-angler was the best. I'm really grateful for Debbie. I mean, she really helped a lot. You know, but it was great. I love it.
Awesome. Well, hope to see you.
You're gonna do it
She was
again?
she was going to
Good.
buy a boat this week. That's how dedicated she was to make sure that co-angler did not get left behind. So that's going to wrap up the weigh-in today. She was able to find a boat to rent or borrow from a buddy. So that's going to wrap it up today. We'll get everything combined, everything uploaded here in the next hour, 15 minutes, so everybody knows where they're ranking. Sorry about my computer not locking up, but it wasn't wanting to calculate, so it's giving me a bunch of errors. So I will get that programmed and fixed tonight. And we'll have a lot smoother, faster weigh-in tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. This is day number 1 at Lake Caddo here in Oil City, Louisiana. Thanks to the Shreveport Bossier City Sports Commission for having us and all the local sponsors. You can go ahead and kill the live stream if you'd like.